Long ago, beyond the stars and hidden between worlds, there existed the celestial gates, ancient portal that connected countless realms across the universe. Each gate shimmered with magical energy, allowing life, knowledge, and hope to flow freely between worlds. For centuries, the gates were protected by a legendary order known as the Star Keepers. But one day, a mysterious force called the Void emerged from the darkness between galaxies. It ought to close the gates forever and plunge every world into eternal silence. Only one Star Keeper remained. Her name was Lyra. Lyra was young, brave, and carried the Cosmic Obsidian Staff, a powerful relic capable of stabilizing the celestial gates. Though she has trained her entire life, she had never faced a threat as terrifying as the Void. One evening, as twin moons rose above her homeland, the grand gate suddenly cracked with dark energy. A glowing map appeared from her staff, revealing a warning. The celestial gates are failing. Find the four stylar keys before the void seals reality forever. Without hesitation, Lyra began her journey. Our first destination was the Emerald Jungle of Salara, a forgotten world filled with giant glowing plants and ancient stone guardians. Lyra barely had time to look as a massive roar shook the forest. The ground split apart. A colossal stone titan burst from beneath the earth. His eyes turned emerald green.
The first key shall never leave this world.
It thundered. The giant swung a fist the size of a castle. Lyra rolled aside as the impact shattered half the jungle. Trees exploded into. Finally, she spotted the first stylar key. There was only one chance as she climbed its shoulder and drove the cosmic staff directly into its core. A burst of light erupted. The titan froze, then shattered into million glowing fragments. The first key was hers. But there was no time to celebrate. The void has already arrived. The shadows took shape, thousands of them, winged creatures made of living darkness. They screamed as they descended. Lyra ran. The chest stretched across miles of wilderness. The shadows were gaining closer. Then a portal opened. Lyra jumped. The shadows followed. She emerged onto floating mountains, suspended above a sea of clouds. Storm raged in every direction. Lightning dragons circled the peak. One dragon spotted her, then another. Their leader descended from the sky. Its wings stretched wider than a city.
You carried the first key.
The dragon growled, and the void followed. Before Lyra could answer, darkness erupted from the clouds. The shadow creatures had found her. The sky exploded into battles. Dragons clashes with shadows. Lightning collided with darkness. Entire mountains shattered. Lyra raced across narrow crystal bridges while explosions rocked the heaven. One wrong step meant falling forever, but somewhere within the storm rested the second stylar key, which she found it. Days became weeks. Lyra crossed frozen planets where ice monsters hunted beneath the snow. She escaped giant sandworms in deserts larger than continents. She sailed cosmic oceans where the stars reflected beneath the waves. She outsmarted ancient guardians, solved impossible riddles, survived collapsing dimensions, and with every challenge, she collected another key. Second, third, forth, but each victory came with a cost. The void was no longer chasing her, it was consuming the entire world, one by one. Finally, Lyra reached the edge of the universe, a place where reality itself ended. And there she combined the four stellar keys. These angered the void as it yells, "You cannot stop me!" Followed by immediate strike on Lyra. Every strike shook the universe. Every second pushed reality closer to destruction. The battle seemed endless until Lyra remembered something. The void grew stronger from fear. So instead of attacking, Lyra did something unexpected. She activated every celestial gate simultaneously. Thousands of worlds connected. Millions of voices echoed together, not in fear, but in hope. The universe itself answered. The gates blazed brighter than a billion suns. The darkness began to crack. The void screamed. Its power faded, and with one final surge, Lyra unleashed the combined light of every connected world. Reality healed. The universe was saved. Or so everyone thought, because deep beyond the age of creation, something ancient opened its eyes, something older than the void, something far more powerful. And somewhere in the distance, another celestial gate slowly began to glow. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.